Alright, let's try this again. Phone died last time, and I'm like, you know what? I'll finish the video next time. So, yeah, like I was saying. So, got a personal car. It reminds me of a Charger. I had a 2021 Charger, which I used to rent it out on Turo. Then the motor got messed up. It was kind of my fault. Well, no, it is my fault actually for now. Well, that's a long story. But so yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I was. Anyway, so like I sold my last two cars. It was a Kia and it was a Sentra. Like they were both. The Kia, the motor was already gone. Not gone, but it was going. And the Sentra had a lot of problems anyway. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get rid of these, buy my personal car, start Turo from scratch. So Turo, I'm going to start probably like April maybe. And start from scratch, buy a car. Because honestly, I really just want it because of the write-offs. I could write off a lot of stuff. So this is good for tax purposes. I do have a lot of expenses when it comes to Turo, renting out cars. Anyway, so now I do insurance. I had a baby last year. So that's another change. If I was doing Turo and insurance, I wouldn't have time. Because I also got my daughter too. But anyway, so boom. So now, alright, so collectibles. I don't even know if I mentioned this. So I started doing collectibles, right? I started doing my research on it. I was investing in collectibles, especially cards, sports, and Pokemons, which now I am liquidating. I was in that rabbit hole where I was gonna save all the collectibles and then for retirement or wait like 20 years and then sell them for a whole bunch of. And then I started noticing, when I was trying to sell some, I'm like, damn, these are kind of hard to sell unless it's like really in demand. And then if I sell them now, I probably sold them for like maybe $20 more than what I bought them. And then I'm like, well, in the future, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen in the future when it comes to collector. Like, let's say, stuff hits the fan. Like who's gonna, in time of need. I'm pretty sure people rather spend their money on food than collectible. Anyway, so it was a whole thing. So I'm like, you know what? Starting now, actually, I'm going to start liquidating them and sell all of them. Because I'd rather invest in crypto that it's more liquid. Like, what I'm saying? Like, if I need money or something, I could just boom. Which is a bad thing, right? Because if I'm investing, I want to invest for the long term. So I feel like if I invest in crypto, like I could just go in there and take the money out. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm still heavy on crypto. Here's the thing with crypto, I haven't been taking it seriously, even though I've been in crypto since 2016. But I had lost a lot of money in crypto because I've been trading. And now that I'm older, I have more experience, I've learned 98 percentage of traders lose money. I know that from experience. I've lost way more than I gained. I was also trading options, swing trading, stocks. Like I was doing all that. I lost a lot of money. And even when I made money, I still lost it because I took the money out to buy whatever I wanted to buy at that time. So it's still a loss. So something that I learned now that I'm older is buy and hold. That's it. Because if I would have just bought and kept buying when I first got into crypto, even let's say I just put $100 every month since 2016. Boop, 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 boop. Don't even look at it. Just buy whatever crypto, any crypto, and just let it sit there. I probably would have been a millionaire right now. Just off that. Let's think about it. The Bitcoin was what? $600 back in 2016. Ethereum was like 50 cents or something. XRP was like 2 cents, which was stayed as 2 cents for a really long time. Well, that's when I was heavy in XRP. And, trading. Boom, like, I just made $100. I just made $200. And then never get back to it. Then you get back to it later on. It's like, if I would have just left it there, hold it, millionaire. But anyway, that's the past. I learned from that now. So what else? So for the future. So that's what I do now. I sell insurance. I like it. I like selling insurance. It's pretty nice. What else? So in the future, what else was I doing? I was doing mining. I think I made a video setting up my miner, but I sold that whole system. I had put it together. I sold the whole system. Even though, I don't know. Nah, it's too. I mean, I might regret it later, but at least I did it, right? I was mining, but it was too slow of money, and but let me tell you something. That I was mining Ethereum at that time, and then Ethereum went to, they did the whole switch. I forgot what they call it, but it's basically staking now. So you can stake Ethereum. You can't mine it anymore. So then I'm like, all right, well, I can mine Ethereum Classic or some other thing. And I'm like, but then let me tell you, in the future, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. No, because I'm just buying, holding. That's what I'm doing. But if you have a Bitcoin miner, I think that's a good investment. You know why? Just not to make money or anything. It's kind of like winning the lottery. Because if, let's say you got a Bitcoin miner. All that Bitcoin miner you have, all it needs is to crack one code and you get one Bitcoin. So, I mean, it's the chances are minimum depending on how much miner. But imagine, like, you're mining you just got a miner there, and you're letting it mine for like 10 years, right? You ain't get nothing for 10 years. And then 10 years later, boom, finally, your miner cracked the code and got a block. And now you earned one Bitcoin. But 10 years later, how much? Imagine in 10 years, Bitcoin's probably going to be $1 million or more. Or more per Bitcoin. So boom, 10 years later, you just made $1 million just waiting 10 years for your miner to do its thing. Which might not happen. But, who knows? It's you have a better chance of your miner, whichever miner it is, cracking the code, getting a block, than you winning the lottery. That's a fact. You can look it up. So anyway. So for the future, so this is what I'm doing. In the future, I want to invest in real estate for sure. Like, I want to own a few Airbnbs, right? I want to get, and not houses, I want to get condos. Simple. Get a condo, put it on Airbnb, hire some things, and it's not even, honestly, it's not even to make money. I'm doing it for money. I want to do it so in 30 years I have a paid off property, right? So 30 years from now, what am I going to be, 60? Around there. And then then I just boom, sell all those condos, and I got a paid off condo. I don't know, I could take that, sell them, or keep them, keep that income coming, or just sell them and boom, retire, put it in the market, whatever market it is that's popping at the time, you know. So that's that. I have grown a lot, and I've learned a lot over the years. I've done a lot of reading. I've tried a lot of shit, from digital products to affiliate marketing to everything. You think about it, I did it. You name it, I done did it. So that's my plan. So I'm gonna save this video and then look back at it. Like, you know, remember when I used to want to do this? Who knows? Maybe in 10 years from now, my plans will change. But I have grown, and who knows? Maybe I'll still keep growing. Maybe I am doing what I wanted to do, right? You know, if I do the Airbnb thing, or even rent condo, whatever it is, you know, my goal is to have 10 condos. Hold on. 5 condos. Yeah. And that's my goal. And of course, I'm gonna keep Turo, like the Turo business, but not heavy as I was before. Not heavy like I was before. So yeah, I just wanted to document this for myself. I feel like I'm missing something, but I also want to have more time. For my kids, for my daughter and my son. So in the future, I'm planning to have more time. Now that I'm grown, I'm going to be doing less risky investments, because everything I used to do before was, how can I forget another thing I'm doing? I'm starting to do. Who knows? You know, this might be a mistake again, or might be a trial. This might be something I won't move forward with, because I experienced it and I don't really know if I like it. So I might stop doing it, to be honest. But I started breeding. So my dog, I have a Frenchie. She had puppies. So this is my first time doing it, and it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. For what the return is, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you wanna be a dog breeder, I don't suggest it. I think there's better things you can do out there for what you got coming back. Like you're spending like a lot of time, dog food and vet bills, etc. To me, it's like, nah, you could do something better. So yeah, that's all. It's 2025. I'm gonna do an updated video